Hey, welcome back. Nobody ever said long-distance relationships were easy, but it doesn't have to ruin your relationship. It can be more stable than geographically close relationships with the right commitment and communication. Simple changes in your attitude and way of life can help you keep your loved one in your life. With the availability of texting and video calling, it appears that maintaining a long-distance relationship is easier than ever. We are no longer waiting for our loved ones to check their email when they get home from work. Even when we are out shopping, working, playing, watching a movie, or doing anything else, instant messaging keeps us connected. Today we are going to tell you 6 tips for making a long-distance relationship work. Before that, if this is your first time watching this channel, subscribe to the channel to get more interesting videos. Also enable the bell icon to continue receiving notifications. Let's go to our video. Number 1. Maintain contact. Because you won't be seeing each other in person, it's critical to establish and maintain an emotional connection as frequently as possible. These don't always have to be lengthy, in-depth discussions. Frequent communication, no matter how minor, demonstrates that you care enough about the relationship to invest time and effort into it, and it makes it easier to stay up to date on each other's lives. If you leave long gaps between speaking, your everyday experiences fade into the background, and you'll have to start from scratch every time. Discover your partner's preferred mode of communication. Try out different technologies to see what works best for you both. To keep up with small daily details in your lives, you could try texting, emailing, or video calling. Work around your commitments. If you know you'll be too busy to communicate, let your partner know ahead of time and try to stay in touch as much as possible. If you aren't as busy as your partner, try to stay flexible and focus on something that interests you. Number 2. Excessive communication should be avoided. Being overly sticky and possessive is not a good idea. You don't need to communicate 24 hours a day to keep your relationship going. Many couples believe that they must make up for the distance by doing more. This is not correct, and it may only make matters worse. You'd grow tired of loving in no time. Always remember that less is more. It is not about spamming. You will only exhaust yourself. It's all about teasing at the right times and pulling in the right places. Number 3. Learn how to deal with critical issues both remotely and in person. Whether you live under the same roof or across the ocean, all couples must learn healthy ways to discuss and resolve conflicts. If you ignore minor difficulties or are unwilling to discuss sensitive issues, larger problems may arise. This happened to one military spouse while she and her husband were dating long distance. She says, "I never felt comfortable discussing sensitive issues over the phone, but I didn't want to ruin our time together by starting an argument when I went to see him. It created a vicious cycle in which I felt I could never express how I felt. I'd eventually snap and break up with him. But it was so unfair because he had no idea anything was wrong." Number 4. Spend time traveling together. These don't always have to be week-long international trips. Instead, plan shorter weekend getaways and explore a new city that is a good meeting point for both of you. Schroeder says, enjoyable and exciting communication occurs when partners discuss future travel plans and eventually communicate affection through tender touch, caring eye contact and warm words on vacation, that leading to a much more gratifying, happier relationship. These do necessitate careful planning on both of your parts, so keep in mind how these mini vacations can also serve as bonding opportunities for you. Number 5. Perform the same actions at the same time. This will make the gap between you appear smaller and more manageable. You'll feel closer to each other and bond at the same time. If you're stuck for ideas, try one of the following. Prepare the same meal on the same day. If neither of you enjoys cooking, you could simply eat the same cuisine or snack. The same book or article was read. You could even take turns reading it aloud to one another. Watch a TV show or a movie at the same time, keep the line open and share your thoughts. Use mobile phones to communicate while eating or watching movies together. You can talk on the phone or use video chat to fall asleep together. Doing so on occasion can help you feel more connected. If time zones are too far apart, try to be online to wish your partner a good morning or good night. Number 6. Let's get dirty with each other. Sexual tension is unquestionably one of the most important aspects of a relationship. In some ways, sexual desire is like the glue that holds both parties together. Sexual need is both biological and emotional. Keep the fires burning by sending teasing texts filled with sexual reference and provocative descriptions to each other. Double meaning also works well. Having the hope of being together in the long run can help you get through the toughest days apart. That bit of hope can go a long way toward making the one you love seem less distant. Now, which of the following 5 things are you going to try in your life? Let us know in the comments below. If you find this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with those who might benefit from it. And don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to get notified whenever Untold Brain Feed posts a new video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.